Sorry about that, guys. Apparently, I had to switch I had to switch the Bluetooth receiver over to a different port. Because otherwise my headphones just won't pick it up very well for some reason. But anyway, now that that's taken care of, let's play some friggin' Stalker. Uh, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go and play on. I don't think I'm gonna play on Master in this playthrough because otherwise you probably well, actually you're probably gonna be seeing me die over and over again anyway. But at the very least, just for the sake of the challenge, I will at the very least play on Veteran. Uh, so yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most vehicles don't explode like that when they're hit by lightning, just saying. Oh, look at those crusty 2007 visuals.
This one seems to be alive. What a lucky guy. At least death would have saved him from the dreams. Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
That does sound kind of ominous, doesn't it?
What have you got?
A body. It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This is a live one.
Bullshit. You are lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
That fucking reaction.
Put it here. I think for this one, I can give you.
Title drop.
So, marked one, I saved you. And I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs. You do some jobs for me, and we're even. Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia. And I'll see what I can find out about your problem. I don't give a shit why you want to find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy. I mind my own business. If you want to kill him, well, you must have your... What are you standing there for? Come closer. I don't bite.
The way the way the dialogue just cuts off.
The choice is yours. Either I brainwash you like I usually do with all the rookies, or I treat you like a real stalker and I give you a mission straight away.
So yeah, we either we either can do the tutorial or we can just skip it. Treat me like a rookie. I don't remember shit. or we can just, yeah, we're just gonna get into
Got
the
a
mission.
job for you, Mark 1. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble. He was carrying some very important information. He disappeared somewhere near the bridge. Find him. Dead or alive, I don't care. I need the flash drive with the info. Visit Wolf from the local camp and ask him. He certainly knows where that guy can be.
That's all for now. Bring me the flash drive, and we'll consider the fact that you've partially paid me for saving you. Yeah.
Good hunting, Stalker.
So yeah, not all dialogue in this game is voiced, obviously, but yeah.
Come over here, we need to talk.
So yeah, this is our starting area, Cordon. And yeah, I'll get into that after we talk to this guy. Hi, why are you here? Hi, I need to see Nimble. Would you know where I can find him? Nimble got a raw deal. His group was attacked by some bandit that's a little ways from here. All he could do was send me an SOS message. It looked like like his pals went under. My guys told me these bastards are now at the old car park, the one across the road. You don't rescue your own people from prison. Not what I would call friendly, or is it that it's you're? Yeah. This game has always been a little rough around the edges. Needless to say. I bought you one, but what's the use? It's not that simple. I got too few people, and even those I got are mostly rookies. I can't take that risk. If we lose this camp, things will get even worse for all the stalkers out there. And what about yourself? If you aren't too scared, I won't let my pride make me say no to a helping hand. So will you help me deal with these thugs? Think I can do it alone? Nah, you stand no chance on your own. My scouts are good soldiers, and right now they're right behind those freaks. Together, you can make a run for it. What do you think? You got the guts? We'll do it. And from that, we get our weapons.
You may attack if necessary. Over.
All right, Wolf, send him in. As long as he stays out of the way. Out.
Although before we head off, we can actually explore the town a bit, because we can actually get all kinds of items from here. In fact, I usually like to do this before setting off, because I mean, trust me, you are gonna need all the items you can get. I mean, this game is still pretty challenging, but I wouldn't really say it's as challenging compared to some of the later ones in the series, like Heart of Chernobyl, Clear Sky, and Call of Pripyat. But yeah. Although there is actually a mod for Call of Pripyat, it's called the Misery mod, where that pretty much just raises the difficulty very considerably. How should I describe it? Like, much like the other enemies, a single headshot can basically kill you. It doesn't even matter if you have the best armor in the game on. A single headshot and you just die. That's the best way I can describe it. Also, it's even more risky to go off the beaten path, unlike in the other games. Oh, unlike in this game and some others. But yeah. Oh, I'm gotta check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, parkour is also something you have to keep in mind in this game. You can actually find some items in areas that you wouldn't even think to go in. Yeah, definitely check underneath the ceilings too, because sometimes the items like to fall through platforms, which unfortunately they often do. Yep, just at this point, just grabbing every item I can, especially food items, because there is actually a hunger system in this game. There's one of our first artifacts, which I'm probably going to sell off to Sidrovich right off the bat for a little extra money. I mean, artifacts actually do have special benefits depending on which ones you get. This one will give you some extra health, although it also lowers your defense quite. It also lowers your defense a bit. So yeah, you're probably better off just selling it. Alright, anything else in this house? Also, another little detail about this game. Yeah, you definitely don't want to. You definitely don't want to wave your weapons in front of other NPCs, otherwise they will react. I mean, they won't shoot at you unless you shoot at them, but at the very least they won't talk to you, and they'll keep pestering you to lower your weapon. Alright. Nothing in here. In some areas, I can actually jump to some of these other buildings as long as I, play it safe. Okay, I could not jump to that one, but I can jump to the one back here. I know that for a fact. I know we're supposed to be we're supposed to be rescuing another stalker, but he can wait. The reason why I want to jump back here is because we can actually get a pretty decent suit of armor here pretty early on. Yep. And it's actually a pretty helpful upgrade for the early game as well.
Оружие убрал.
And of course, there is an over-encumbrance system, so every now and then we'll have to offload some of our items. Like the vodka and the anti-radiation drugs, I can pretty much just store away for now because we we don't actually encounter any radioactive. We hardly encounter that many radioactive zones this early on, except for the railroad, except for certain parts of the railroad. But that's about it. Now, there's one last rooftop I can jump to, but the question is, can I pull this off? I have to hop from this truck, which is easier said than done, as you can tell. I know for a fact there are more items up there, but there we go. There's another artifact we can collect. Now I've just got to, I just got to move these crates to a better location because like I said, the items do like to fall through. The items do like to fall through the platform. They do like to fall through a platform. So yeah. And I do not think there were any items in there. Either that, or they fell into an area where I can't reach them. S.T.A.L.K.E.R, everyone. So yeah, another artifact we got was the stone flower. It's it'll raise your bulletproof cap by at least a little, but it's really not worth it because it's such a small percentage, and it does raise your radiation level over time. So another thing, you're better off just selling.
You got the loot? Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
But that gives us a little extra money to work with.
Good hunting, S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I think I mentioned this before, but Sidrovich I think I mentioned this before, but he literally sounds like Marcus from Borderlands 2. The more I listen to him. Goodbye, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. If you shop anywhere else, I'll have you killed. Anyway, let's go save our. Yeah. And every now and then you'll find stash locations off of corpses. So that's another thing to keep in mind.
Командир, там придурок какой-то внизу шляется. Шумнем? Отставить. Неожиданно мелочь боезапас.
Oh damn, the pain is too much. I'm dying. You alive? I'm okay. Bleeding all over though. Give me a med kit though, yeah.
Thank you, Mark.
Yep.
You're okay, you know that? I'll be sure to tell everyone at the camp that you helped me out.
Thanks, friend. A little longer and I owe you one. What the hell happened? We were coming back from a scouting raid, came across some gangsters. One of our guys got killed right there. They grabbed Nimble because he made up a nice story about a cache full of artifacts. I played dead and that saved my ass. I need to see Nimble. I'm going after him. Want to keep me company? Oh man, right now I'm as good a fighter as a pair of old socks. I gotta get some of my strength back and return to the camp. I'll let the people know how much you helped me. Thanks again. Alright. So yeah, that was a little extra tutorial bit. If you have some med kits, you can actually heal down stalkers, and they'll basically become your allies essentially. Anyway, there are more items. Anyway, I said that it's actually kind of risky to go off the beaten path, and yeah, I'm not lying. It kind of is. For instance, out there you'll encounter some mutant dogs, and if I can find the key for my binoculars, there we go. Like those. Like those things out there that you see, like, you do not want to mess with those, because those are the anomalies, and they do a lot of damage. However, in places where there are a lot of anomalies, sometimes you can actually hey, Misaki. Hold on. I need to. Hold on. I need to. All right. Say something.
So decided to do Stalker for your game for October.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, sorry about that. Apparently, Discord was on my speakers and not my headphones.
Not a problem.
Yep. Yeah, I figured I needed something short, something simple. Especially considering I've already played Stalker quite a few different times, and I can pretty much just knock it out in like a few days or so.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
Oh yeah, that's
Finished.
right.
Valor and got the bat transformation, which lets you move to the next sections.
I see. Hello, Wolf has already sent word of you. You got any questions? Yes, how many bandits in the camp? 7 or 8 people. 2 by the gate. 2 more in the building. That's the right near the fire, and another 2 in the and the ones to the left. That's where they're keeping Nimble. Someone usually hangs around the yard as well. That's about it. Shall we say a prayer and go? Yep. And we can go in on our own if we want to. In fact, I'm every now and then I like to go in guns a-blazing, but considering I'm pulling on veteran, yeah, I'm definitely gonna need the help of these guys.
Men, Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on and be heroes.
And also, another thing, I will say, quick save as often as possible if you play this game. I mean, really, you're gonna need it. Two down.
That looks what you want.
3. And yeah, there is weapon spread in this game, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Another one down. Oh, good. At least he got that guy.
На тебе! You guys still alive? What the heck is going on?
Wolf, factory cleared. Returning to starting positions. Out.
All right, and now to loot all these guys.
Anybody alive? Do I still have to sit here? Can I get out of here?
Oh, you can wait, Nimble. Good thing I had that. It's a good thing I had that armor on because yeah. Otherwise, I probably would have died a lot more quickly than I otherwise would have.
Stalker is kind of Fallout without the kitty wheels.
It pretty much is. Also has better gunplay, for that matter.
It doesn't make thick bullet sponges, so you die quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because every time I play Fallout, it's the gunplay. I just find its gunplay to be very jarring nowadays. It's like you stand in each other's faces until just firing nonstop until one of you falls over.
I haven't played 76 or 4 in quite some time.
Yeah. Well, then again, that's more so Fallout 3 in New Vegas I'm thinking of, but yeah.
I don't know if it got improved in the remake of Vegas or not.
Yeah. I don't really know too much about the New Vegas remake, but but yeah.
I've heard that it's good, I just haven't been interested in it.
I owe you, brother. I could
I
never
guess there's a
thank
number
you
of
enough.
QOLs that they did and just updated everything.
Yep. Thanks, brother. You did us a great service. I don't even know how to thank you. Listen, I need that flash drive you were taking to the trader. Do you have it? Yeah, I got it. So those morons can't even do a proper search. Well, what the heck. Take it. After all, you saved my life. It was well hidden, but these thugs can't frisk for shit. Thanks. Where do you keep it anyway? Who knows? Might come in handy. I didn't keep it down there, so don't worry. I'm working for Trader for a long time. I've worked for Trader for a long time, so I can store information safely. By the way, I told the thugs a nice little story about a cache full of artifacts, and they ordered one guy to go there. The cache exists, but it's only got one artifact. I can give you its coordinates if you want. Yeah, sure. But don't forget, there are a lot of wild animals there. Besides, the gangster they sent is armed with more than a scoop and a shovel, so be careful. Thanks, man. Yep. And and from this guy in Sidrovich, you can also take on side missions as well, especially with it being an action adventure game. However, we're not doing that because they're not really that important anyway. You actually get some pretty good gear as you go, as you just play the game anyway, so I'm not really that concerned about it. They do give you some extra money from time to time, but there's a better way. But we'll get to that when we get to it. So, how have you been, Misaki? Okay, let's see here. Well, that's sad. I did not get the shotgun. Sometimes one of these bandits will actually have a shotgun on hand, but I guess I just didn't get lucky. Oh yeah, I probably should mention actually while I'm at it. I'm actually playing the original version of Shadow of Chernobyl and not the enhanced edition, because well, let's just say the enhanced edition had some stuff removed from it that I do not. Yeah, I wasn't really too happy with it. So yeah. Okay. And once again, the items fall through the floor. Huh. And yeah, you can actually gain a little extra money by selling some of the weapons you pick up as well. But I'm gonna try not to pick up too many of them because I mean I'm probably gonna have to drop some things from time to time because yeah, because they will. Because they are a major part of the over-encumbrance system. Anyway, I do not have a shotgun, and there's a mutant in that cave ahead, so yeah. Again, watch out because there's an anomaly right there. Oh, good. This is exactly why I was hoping to have a shotgun. Okay, there we go. That particular mutant that I just killed, it will charge at you if you let it. Yeah. Anyway, there's another suit of armor, which will most definitely be helpful. I kind of doubt Sidorovich has one, but it would definitely be nice to at least get a shotgun. Yeah, and from time to time your stamina will also dwindle, and that's where the energy drinks come into play. Although, bear in mind, the more items you're carrying, the faster it will drain. Speaking of items, right over there is actually a military base. I mean, sometimes I like to brute force my way in, but there are a ton of soldiers in there. And considering I'm playing on veteran and with my level of equipment, that's just not happening. You'd probably see me die over and over for the next 30 minutes if I tried that. Anyway, let's turn in that flash drive.
Well, hello there.
Where's the flash drive with the info? Here it is. Got anything special for me?
Listen, marked one. I've done some thinking, and here's what I'd like to offer. Generally speaking, what you really need is to find S.T.A.L.K.E.R, right?
Let's assume I do.
Anyway, here's the thing about S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's a stalker that goes by this name. They say he's found a path to the northern reaches of the zone. That is a virgin area, a real goldmine for artifacts. Yeah. Anyway, I can help you find him. However, as you can imagine, it won't be a free ride. You'll have to work it off. But in the long run, we'll both benefit. You're going to waste that S.T.A.L.K.E.R fella and find out what happened to you, and I'll find... well, I mean, I'll get my share of our mutual profit. So what do you say? Deal? All right, listen. You mean business, I can see
Much
that.
like Marcus, only interested in
mean,
profit.
we need guys like you. We're doing sort of an investigation with some other traders. We want to open up a path to the north, to the center of the zone. And near the center, something or someone is trying to hamper our progress. How the heck this S.T.A.L.K.E.R managed to sneak through, I don't know. You see, there's this one area where your brain starts boiling. An eerie place. Anyway, to cut a long story short, a couple of guys have been spying on those grunts for me, not far from here. Apparently the ones at the Agroprom Research Institute have dug up something major. I'm positive it has something to do with the center of the zone. Anyway, whatever they've dug up, it's secured somewhere on the 3rd floor of the Institute. We really need this stuff. You know what I mean? Once you have the briefcase, don't bring it here. Take it straight to the barman. He runs the S.T.A.L.K.E.R bar at 100 rads. I'll upload the coordinates and all the data you need to your PDA. Clear? You'll need to go north through the garbage, then turn west. You'll end up at the Agroprom Research Institute after a few kilometers. And be careful, the radiation level is way too high at the garbage. So I suggest you invest in some anti-rad. Or some vodka. Well, good luck.
I will keep that in mind.
Good hunting, Stalker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You got the loot?
Definitely need to sell off some of these guns.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there.
And he does not have a shotgun. Great.
That doesn't help any.
Yeah. That's my boy.
Yeah, normally
Well,
I'd have.
good
Normally I
hunting,
would have a shotgun by now, but I guess I just wasn't that fortunate. Tell you one thing I do need though. I need some more ammo. First of all, though, I'm gonna go ahead and just drop off some of my equipment. Alright, yep. Looks good. Oh yeah. I almost forgot. There are more items over here. I just gotta watch out for the anomalies.
Just think about it, man. Next time, it could be you in this place. Anyhow, be extremely careful near anomalies. As soon as you hear the detector beeping, grab the bolts and toss them in front of you. Alrighty, talk to you.
Actually, I might want to quick save before I do this because yeah. At least we got another med kit, which I was definitely looking for. Yay, we made it. And again, before we move on, I need more ammo. Huh? So
Not
that.
bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there. Now that's the way.
And he does not have any ammo, but I can do this. I can basically just quick save and reload, and he'll and he'll have a different inventory every time. Might be cheating, but might be cheating a little, but if it's in the game, I'll use it.
Not bad. Some pretty good stuff you've got there. That's my... Alright, well... Did I not make myself clear? I need real stuff. Alright, well...
No, I guess he's not gonna sell me any
Man,
ammo.
dog food is more valuable than this. Well, good hunting, Stalker.
Then again, I am playing on veteran, so I'm probably not going to get as much ammo from fallen enemies, but yeah. Make sure that it's that gas can is clear, because you do not want to blow yourself up. Come on. There we go. All right, we got some machine gun ammo and a silencer for a gun we can get later. Now, there is another artifact in there, but this one's kind of tricky to get just because of how it's positioned. In fact, I don't even know if I'm gonna get it. Normally, I would. Normally, I would try to get it just by shooting it towards the position that I want it to be, to where I can grab it. But I have so little ammo at this point that I really do not want to waste it. Oh, one of the items didn't fall through the floor for once. Alright. Oh, a thorn. Now, this artifact can actually be kind of useful, especially at the very least to deal with radiation buildup. You don't want to have it equipped all the time, since it makes you more susceptible to bleeding damage. But at the very least, if you walk into a radioactive area, it can help reduce the effects of radiation. Alright. Let's see here. I honestly had no idea there was another stash spawned at Corden. I might as well go ahead and grab that real quick. Yeah, normally these stash spots are usually empty, but usually, yeah, normally these stash spots are empty, but sometimes once you get once you grab the PDAs of fallen enemies, they will spawn. Yep. Nice. 3 extra medkits. Alright. Alright, at least I have a few healing items to work with. I have a few healing items to work with, some machine gun ammo. I'll just store the shotgun ammo away for the time being. I'll keep the machine gun ammo on hand. Hopefully I can actually grab a machine gun fast enough for this, but we'll see. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do this since I'm playing on veteran, but that's we'll find out, won't we? Now, normally this broken bridge is actually guarded by soldiers up ahead, though not nearly as many as the military base. But normally they'll ask you for like 800 rubles just before they'll let you through. But I'm not doing that. We're gonna go ahead and shoot our way through. If it turns out I can't do this, there is another way through, but it is a bit of a risky path since that tunnel over there is full of lightning anomalies. All right. I'll the very least save before this. Just in case we have to revert.
What are you standing there for, Stalker? If you want to go through, come up and we'll have a chat. If not, I suggest you take off before we get angry.
I love how how that guy just has no reaction. It's just too bad I didn't have the shotgun, because it would have been even more hilarious. that's another one down. Hopefully I can... Okay, good. Not exactly the best machine gun, but at least it'll give me it'll give me something. Okay, got another one. Well, at least I only had to use one med kit, so there's that. Huh. And thankfully, once you deal with these guys, you never have to worry about them again. I didn't really think I was going to be able to do this on veteran, but at least I proved myself wrong. Might as well switch that out. Yeah. And yeah, there is a durability system in this game. Like your armor has durability, and so does so do your weapons. And unfortunately, no, there's no way and unfortunately, no, there's no way to repair them. You have to switch them out. They did add a way to repair them in some of the later S.T.A.L.K.E.R games, but yeah, this game not so much. So yeah, not the best machine gun in the world, but at least it gives me